Blackpool. Wow, that killed me, mate. Hi guys, GloryHunter back with a kind of recap chat about Blackpool. So Blackpool 2018 Play Expo. Obviously we went down the day before, the Friday. The meetup at night was crazy. And the event on the Saturday day. It's Sunday now. I didn't get to stay for the Sunday because I was supposed to be working today. That got cancelled due to other things. So gutted I missed the Sunday because I actually wanted to see the talk on the Dreamcast. But yeah, so I've got a fair few pickups to show you guys. A vast array of consoles and stuff, including one I've never shown on this channel before. But something that is coming. A lot of OG Xbox, obviously. And yeah, I've just sat down to film this. The sun was out, great light. And yeah, the clouds just come over and it's now pissing it down. So sorry about this dark shadow here. I put a light on, but it's not great. Probably too far away. I can't even bother to get changed. I'm fucked. I'm absolutely knackered. I didn't sleep too well the Thursday night going into the Friday. I didn't have a great sleep. Just because I work nights and then getting up so early. I couldn't get to sleep at night, and I was bollocks getting up and the drive down. The same was on the Friday night. We got back to the room, and Gareth was pretty much asleep straight away. I'm just sitting there like, I can't sleep. I don't sleep at this time. Like, it's crazy. So I had a bit of a nappy sleep on the Friday night as well, but I was waking up on the Saturday to enjoy it, so not all was bad. It was great couple of days. Where to begin? Let's start. I've got some footage I'll chop in here and there throughout the video for you guys to see. I've not properly looked at it yet, so hopefully some of it's okay and not too bad. This light is shocking, isn't it? I have to put an actual light on. Yeah, like I said, I can't be bothered to even get changed. I'm having a relaxing day. But I thought I've got to get this video done because I don't know what I'm going to be doing throughout the week. So yeah, I can't even be asked to do my hair. It's mental. But yeah, okay, so the Friday, went down there. I got there really early. I was in Blackpool for about just after 10 o'clock in the morning. In fact, yeah, it was just after 10. We parked up. I got a lift down there with my mum and dad because they wanted to spend a few days down there. Not been down for a while. They stayed in another hotel, the other end of Blackpool, did their own thing. But when we got there, obviously hungry, went McDonald's for breakfast. We got in McDonald's about 20 past 10. Now, they stopped breakfast at 10:30. So we just made it. But as we'd just finished our breakfast, this woman comes up with a tray of, obviously, leftover breakfast food. She's like, anyone want breakfast for £1? I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, just got pancakes, muffins and stuff for £1. Can't go wrong at that. My McDonald's don't do that. But I'm going to go and have a look and see if they do. But I've never known them to. So yeah, my dad had a few extra muffins. I had a load of pancakes and stuff for £1. Can't go wrong with that. So I had a big breakfast, which was good because I didn't eat again until about 9 o'clock at night, which is not like me. I was starving. So yeah, hit the arcade up for a bit. Coral Island, I mean, it's easily been one of the best arcades in Blackpool for a long time. But going back in, I was well disappointed. Like, really, there was just next to nothing to really play. Like, my go-to is anything with a gun. I'm there. I'm going to give it a blast. The only gun game I could find was Time Crisis 5, which was a bit busy. I didn't actually play on anything in there. And the whole area where they were used to be a lot of the best arcades, and it was just empty. And I think there was like a air hockey table there. But the rest of them were just like slot machines. Even the 2p machines, they only had a couple. And then just kind of, I don't know, weird crappy machines. There was no real arcades anymore. It was just noise for the sake of noise. So, a bit disappointed with that. Did get down to the seafront. I'm Blackpool. Might go for a swim. Look at this. Great British seaside weather and sea. It's the sun's out. Makes a change. It was raining when we got in. Yeah, it's so super. Catch up in a minute, wait for Gareth. So, yeah, absolutely mental. Gareth was a bit late because of the trains and that, but we did meet up, and we decided, even though Gareth think he had one bag, maybe 2 bags of stuff, I had a couple of big bags myself, bag of trades, which we'll get to in a minute. We decided to walk to the hotel from the tower. We looked at the map. We didn't think it was that far. It was a little bit of a walk. Yeah, I think it must have took us 20-30 minute walk up to our hotel. And ours was in an awkward place because it was halfway between kind of the tower and town, and then another halfway between the Norbreck. So we were that distance. We were in the middle, so there was nowhere to really do anything around there. Or yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, we got there. We got to the hotel, checked in, straight in, looking around the hotel. This is our room.
We're here. We've been here a few minutes, just relaxing after the longer than expected walk. Beds, doable, comfortable. Tea, coffee, all that's needed. There's that. There's that. There you are. There's your green. There's your green. And we have the best, and I mean best view. Fresh from Mexico. Look at this bad boy. Absolute quality. They're knocking down the building next door, so that's pretty awesome. You couldn't ask for a better view, and I love how they've only put half spikes on this windowsill and left the other half. And, you know, it's Blackpool, it'll do us. It's a night's sleep, so we'll catch up with you in a bit.
So yeah, as you can see, you know, it was cheap and cheerful. It was like 20 quid each for the night, which we weren't even in there long. We're in the hotel for like an hour first. We had a good chat, catch up and all that kind of stuff. And then Gareth was mentioning people, finding out where people were and what time they were getting to the Norbreck and stuff. So just had a bit of relax, chilled out, and then got a taxi because it was about another, like I say, half-hour walk to Norbreck. So got a taxi up to Norbreck, so I had trades and bags and stuff. And we were the first ones there. Got a couple of drinks in, sat down, which was actually a nice seat in Norbreck with the glass windows looking out on the front. The view weren't that bad, but yeah, it's an old place. So we're waiting, and as we're waiting there, I've got my back to the door, and Gareth's obviously facing me. He's like, "That's Dainston. What's he doing here?" And I looked around and thought, I thought he weren't coming, but yeah, he come in, and it was all a bit of a ploy and a joke, but it was great to see you, mate. Top guy. Funny, got some great stories, bit of a lad. So yeah, great to meet you. He came in with Old School Variety Face, Pete, as mental as I expected, but nothing like what I expected him to look like. But great to meet you mate. And Dennis also had one of his mates there. I'm forgetting his name now. But they'd been drinking, I think, in the afternoon, in the morning, whatever. I don't know what time they got there. So we 5 sat for a bit, had a few drinks, looking at a few trades and stuff we'd bought each other. I got, I'll do it as we go. I got this off Pete, PSP game, Chili Con Carnage. It actually looks alright. I don't know, I'm going to say a bit maybe like the kind of Just Cause games, I'm not sure. But yeah, picked this up and I looked on it and I don't think CX actually stocked this. So yeah, happy to pick that up. That'll go in the old PSP collection. Give that a blast. A few of them were saying it's a good game, so we'll see. It'll do me for a bit of travelling, what have you. And yeah, and then I think one of them had got a message from the other saying they were in the other bar, so we moved over to the other bar. There's like a what do you call it? Bloody hell! Table and chairs next to what would be like a booth, if you like. So I kind of put my bag down against the wall under the table, just to get it out of the way, and everyone was everyone wasn't there yet. There was only a few people there, and we're just getting talking. Stu came in, so talked to Stu, 2T UK, for a bit. Great guy, get to see him again. It's like the 3rd or 4th time I've met him now. And his mate Rob, who's a sound guy. I'd seen him at the car boot. He kind of come up to me. He was like, "Oh, I bet you don't remember me." Recognised him straight away. We had a good chat. And if you're watching Rob or whatever, get in touch with Tootie or message me on Facebook and we'll do what you said. Yeah, I'll come round, whatever, and have a look at those Xbox games that you mentioned. We'll sort something out. It'd be great to have a chat, or you know, meet up at a pub or somewhere for a chat. That'd be great. who else was there? Then, oh, and in fact, just as we moved to the bar, Mike, without further ado, Retro had just come in. So we went with him straight to the other bar, that's right. And I was looking through his kind of trades and stuff. Let me think. Yes, these. So I got these off Mike. He did me an absolute crazy good deal. We got one OG Xbox game. It was the first thing I seen. He got a load of OG, so I was like straight in there looking at what OG got. There was only one I needed, and it was the All-Star Baseball 2003. We'll get a bit of glare off the light there. But yeah, that's all complete. Bargain on that. And then these two. Got some GameCube games, and I've actually been after these for a while now. These had a fairly good price when I first started looking at them. You're talking 20 quid upwards, but the price has dropped loads on these now, and I think because of all the remakes and stuff that have come out. But games definitely wanted in the collection to try out on the GameCube, and like I say, he did me an absolute steal for these. So thank you, Mike, if you're watching. Nice of you. We got Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0 on the GameCube. So yeah, can't wait to play these on the GameCube. They are, I mean, both discs and manual are there as well. Crazy good deal on them. So can't wait to replay them. Even though I have the remakes, it's nice to play the kind of originals, if you like. Not the original, but the original remake of Resident Evil, whatever. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, talked to him for a bit, and just because I talked to everyone, everyone were getting boxes and trays out and stuff, I completely forgot about my bag, and it just sat under the table for the duration, and just, yeah. To be fair, there wasn't really anything great in there, and none of them would probably been interested. It was all like old OG stuff that I got for case replacements and a bit of shit and Wii stuff. So I don't think anyone would have been interested, so you didn't miss out, guys, put it that way. But yeah, Tuesday come in with a bag of free stuff and a bag of trades. I'd look in the, well, one thing caught my eye straight away in the free stuff. I did offer something for him, but he didn't want to take it. And it's an Atari ST game. Yes, I do have quite a big Atari ST collection, but it is still at my mum and dad's. And it's in great nick. Anyone who likes that system. And it might, you like got a fair bit of Atari stuff, but not Atari, so Amiga stuff. So if you do like your box kind of stuff and you're into your Atari, when I do finally get around to that collection, you might enjoy that. But yeah, Atari ST game, and what a game! It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Atari ST, and to be fair, this box is pretty good condition. It's got its integrity. There's one little kind of slight cushion there, but nothing too noticeable. It does say it's supposed to be stickers, tattoos, and a postcard. I would have liked the stickers and that to be in there, because I do have the sticker book. I don't remember how many stickers I've got. I need to find that out. But just have the discs and stuff in. There we are. Turtles on the ST. I love my turtles. So we got our discs there. There and there, and the old manual. So that's great, mate. That'll go straight for the collection. Hopefully I'll get around to videoing that soon, and you guys can see I am not all new and mid-range stuff. I did start back on the ST. Then Pete, on a retro trip, joined us. He came over. Nice to meet him after. I mean, he did that shout out for me on his last video, which I completely was not expecting. I did know nothing about that at all, so I was in a bit of a shock. Once again, mate, much appreciated for that. Yeah, that was great. And I noticed a few subs have come over, so if you guys are watching, thanks for subbing and joining. But he bought over a massive box of PS2 stuff, so I had a gander in there. I picked one out. This one I actually looked at for a while. I remember it coming out, and I just never got around to getting it up. So I thought, well, I'll pick this out for free and get it a go. It's Smuggler's Run on the PS2. Obviously, a racing type game in some kind of four-wheeled buggies. Four-wheeled. Of course, it's got four wheels. Fucking car. But you know what I mean, like beach buggy. I'm bollocks. Beach buggy racing and that kind of stuff. It does have some kind of big trucks, big four-wheel trucks. That's what I meant to say on there as well. So yeah, they were the kind of gets from the night. Then everyone else started to pile in. Daz Konas came in, so I had a chat with him, thanked him again for the stuff he'd sent over. And, you know, I'll forget loads of names, so I don't even know everyone yet. But loads of people started to descend upon us. And we're having just chats with everyone, trying to get around everyone. And then I noticed Lewis and Amanda had snuck in. I didn't see them coming, but I kind of looked up and seen them standing over by a bar thing that wasn't actually open. It was just a sidebar. So I went over and spoke to them for a bit. Lewis is a great guy. Nice to meet you, mate. We had some great chats about loads of stuff throughout the night, and his missus as well, very pleasant. So yeah, that was good. But you need to get a haircut, mate. Not having it. Not having it. But yeah, we had a good laugh and a good chat. I'm trying to think. Is it? I want to say James. Mess it up, James. Oh my god, my head's not with it. I'll put it down here. I had a good chat with him. And what have you? Oh, what else did he do? Yeah. It was just mental. So I just talked to everyone. But by this time, I was getting hungry. I was starving. So we spoke to a few people. They were going to go for food. But I think I'd gone to the toilet and come back. And I think a load of them had gone off into town for food and stuff. But there was still a fair few of us left. I think it was James that come up and he was like, oh, I might just nip round and find a chippy or something. And I was like, well, there is a chippy and a Chinese behind the hotel that the taxi driver told us, as well as some horror stories of the Norbrek. So me and him nipped out around the chippy to get some food. And it looked closed, but we thought, we'll go up anyway. The lights are still on. We went up and I seen someone in there. I was like, oh no, there's someone in there. It's got to be open. Went in, but the kind of counter, you know, the glass counter with all the hot plated stuff, it was empty and cleaned. I thought, oh god, it is closed. But the guy was sitting down, and obviously who owned it, on a chair with a young lad who obviously works for him. He's like, oh, what you after, lads? We're like, anything, what you got? He's like, well, I've only got a few chips left, but you know, there'll be enough for two of you, like a couple of plates full. Got a couple of large sausages and a pie left, meat pie. And we're like, yeah, we'll take it. We'll just take the lot. He's like, okay. So the young lad gets up to start serving it, and the guy shouts over to him, oh, just charge him for a large chips. Thinking he just meant for all the chips. And so he gets the two sausages out, and he's like, oh, I just charge you for one sausage. And the guy shouts it back at him again, oh, no, just charge him for a large chips for the lot. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that's like, that's £2 then, please. So for £1 each, we got a massive tray of chips, a large sausage each, and half a meat pie for £1. So you can't go wrong with that. So I did well on the food that day. So we got back, ate our food, and then joined back in with the drinking and the chatting and just general banterness of things going on. So that, yeah, it was just great. It was just a great night to actually meet and talk to people. I didn't even get round to everybody. Pete on a retro trip, I wanted to actually have a bit more of a chat. But he was one of us that went into town, so I didn't get to see him that much in the night, just a quick chat. I did say bye to someone the Saturday, and I did, you know, shake a hand and that. But yeah, it was crazy. We got back to our room. Gareth, we both just jumped on the beds, laid on the beds, and Gareth was pretty much straight asleep. The lights were on. I'm thinking, oh, do I get up and try and turn the lights off and risk waking him up, like whatever? But he kind of, after a while, he just kind of bolted back up, and he's like, oh shit, should I turn the lights off? I'm like, yeah, go for it, mate, and just lay there for a bit. I eventually drifted off for a bit, and then just woke up feeling like shit. But mental. I've just noticed these on the floor. So when I got there, we're going to skip back to the Friday, after the McDonald's and stuff. I had a look around town, hit a charity shop up, nothing in there but football games. And just had a look around like the HMV, nipped in CX, obviously, see what the gig had. They had a fair bit of stuff in there, actually, a bit of retro in the window and what have you. I picked out 6 OG games that I needed. 3 of them, unfortunately, didn't have manuals, so I left them and got the other 3. So, I mean, this is all on credit anyway, I have loads of credit left. So, the first one was Fila World Tour Tennis, $250. Pick that up. Tennis game, obviously. King Arthur from the movie with Clive Owen, Keira Knightley, that lot in there. That was $250. It kind of looks alright actually. It's got some bonus features of making of the game and all that kind of stuff. I think it looks a bit like, you know, like the Lord of the Rings hack and slash game. So hopefully it will be, because they're pretty damn good games. And the manual on this is proper minty as well. It's not been touched. Yeah, gonna give that a go. And then I got this for £2. Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat, off of Pirates. As soon as I seen him there holding, I was like, I gotta stick a game in there and get a picture. But that's it. What are these bloody peas? Which shop did that? Loads of stuff with these bloody peas on them. Freaking annoying. But yeah, they're the three I got in the end. I keep leaning forward. So that was that. So, meet up. It's great. Great to see everyone. I had a good chat with Daz actually towards the end of the night. He came over and had a chat. We had just a good chat about just YouTube video and obviously his channel that he was obviously going to be not leaving, but kind of leaving, but he's come back doing his stuff. So like I said to him at the time, great to see you back no matter what you're doing. I'm enjoying the magazine thing, because obviously something I didn't think I have. So that was good, and we just had a good chat. Lewis as well were there, and Amanda. Yeah, I'm just going to be rambling on now. So let's move these out of the way. The Saturday. Okay, we didn't get breakfast at our hotel. We didn't order it because it was like a tenner extra or something. We're like, we'll find something. So we checked out, and luckily enough, there was a pub just behind us. We thought, go see if there's like pub breakfast, whatever. But they were closed for some reason. But across the road and behind us, there was a fair few amount of shops, including a Spar, which had a cash machine. So Gareth went up there to get some cash. I nipped in to get a drink, and there was a kind of sandwich shop over the road, but it was doing like obviously breakfast, cobs, sandwiches, and that kind of stuff. So we went in there and actually had a big tray of kind of breakfast, if you like. We had like 2 bacon, 2 eggs, 2 sausage, a couple of rounds of toast, baked beans smothered on it, a load of brown sauce. You know, that did me perfect. Great breakfast. It's only a couple of quid, so that was good. Taxi back up to Norbreck for the event, the Blackpool Play Expo event. So yeah, we got there a little bit late actually. I think it was pushing 20 past 10. Obviously we should have got in at 10 because we got our tickets already. But yeah, we're pretty much straight in. Decided to hit the trade hall first, just to have a gander, see what was around, get that out of the way, so then we could spend the day on the arcades, the machines, and whatever else was going on. I actually ended up going back to the trade hall a couple of times, I think like 3 times throughout the day, just to have another browse as it was calming down and have a better look at stuff, and yeah, see if there was anything I'd missed. Yeah, you know what? It's a decent size. It was quite big. The main hall was massive. Had loads of arcade machines from various types. Loads of machines to play on. Finally got to play on the Sega Saturn, which I'd never actually got to play on before, and the Virtual Boy, which was actually a pretty good piece of kit. I was quite impressed to play Street Fighter 2 on that, and yeah, the 3D on it was actually pretty good for its time. And just had to play on stuff. I even had to go on a pinball machine, which I'm not really a kind of pinball guy, but I had to go on I think it was like the Hobbit one. But yeah, I had a bit of fun on that. That was pretty good, and various stuff. We'll do the pickups in a minute. Yeah, so I picked up a fair bit of stuff. I'd seen quite a few people there as well. Tootie bumped into me. James again bumped into me. Who else did I see? Seen Ben Shamuso and Adam Korolik as I was purchasing the game. Actually, I had a bit of a chat with them. Lewis and Amanda came over at the same time. Daz was over. I had another bit of a chat with them. Just, you just bump into people as you go. Me and Gareth had actually met up. We were waiting to play on Bubble Bobble, and oh jeez, ow. Bearded Manchild came by with his son, so we had a good stop and chat with them. A bit of a laugh, so that was good. Nice to meet you as well, mate. Sound guy. Go over to his channel and check it out as well, as everyone's saying. He's doing some good stuff. So that was pretty cool to meet him. It was a bit gutted he couldn't come down for the Friday meet-up, but he was there for the event, and that was all good. Yeah, just playing some stuff. Played a bit of Themos Battle on the PC. Love that game. Proper getting into it, and realised I've been there for quite a while. I'd made a massive, nice, good hospital that was kicking off. but I left it, and then noticed someone else jumped in and took over my hospital. But, you know, set it all for them. It was all good. What else did I play? Me and Gareth were actually playing on the PS4 bit. We're playing on the Crash Bandicoot not Twin Solitaire, the remake trilogy. I'd not actually played it yet, so I wanted to give it a go. And then after a while, we decided to do the time challenge on the first level. And then Lewis came over as well, actually, and we were having a chat. So all three of us were doing this kind of time challenge, which Gareth won because, well, one, he's the only one that actually owns the game and has played it before. And then I think at one point I'd got the second best time. Then Lewis beat that, and he was up there. Then Gareth just wiped us all off the board. And yeah, but that was a fair bit of fun. I didn't realise at first that the yellow boxes with numbers on would give you actually time back. I thought it's time challenge, just get to the end as fast as possible. But when I worked that out, I managed to get my time down a little bit. I was doing all right, but not as good as Gareth. You know, he's got that nailed. So yeah, just playing on stuff and having good. In fact, they had a big original Xbox playing Halo 2 kind of LAN thing, fully set up with full people, which I won. Yes, absolutely battered people on that. Still got it. Love that game from back in the day. So that made me happy, getting all the kill sprees, the double kills, the splash sprees, and just kicking people out of vehicles and stuff, and just taking me back to when we used to have Xbox nights. And yeah, just absolutely kicking ass on Halo 2. So that was a lot of fun. That was great. Enjoyed that. What else did I play on? Just loads of stuff. Like I said, the Bubble Bobble Arcade. Loved going on that. Operation Wolf for the machine gun. Awesome. Me and Gareth played the original House of Dead, the first one, which loved bits. It's a great game. I was glad I didn't get on any of the big kind of motion arcades like was it Outrun and stuff they had. Wouldn't mind getting on them, but they were always busy. Always busy. But yeah, I had just a great time in there. Now, my time, I think, is about to run out. So just before we do the pickups, I'm just going to stop it and restart it so it doesn't cut out on the pickup. So just bear with me. So let's have a look at some pickups, shall we, for now? While I try and remember what else happened. Try and do these in some kind of order as well. So I entered the hall, just had a gander around, have a look at a fair few stalls and stuff. The first things, well, I come across a few bits, but we'll do the talks and come to the games. Finally, this one stall had like a bargain bin, if you like, on the floor, or bargain boxes. Everything was £1. Noticed a fair few OG Xbox stuff, so I was like, yeah, let's see what they've got that I need, and just add them into the collection. So a little bit of filler here as well, but we've got UEFA Champions League 2004 and 5. Let's hold it this way so the light's not pinging. And all of them are complete, so I'm going to pop all these in. EA Cricket 2005, you know, it's got £8 up there, we're only £1. And to be fair, I'm nicking your lines now, Lewis. You've nicked my haircut. I'm nicking your lines. They're in okay condition. I thought I had this one, but looking on my, I'm gonna double check because looking on my list, I'd not got it. Yeah, this was actually the only one I'd not got. I just recognised the cover, so I've obviously come across it before. But it's World Snooker Championship 2005, so I think that's all the snooker ones done now. The manual on that is in great nick. So there's that, and the one that I'd kind of seen first and picked up, cause this is like easily, I think, £5 plus game, and they got it in this bargain bin for £1. It was like, yeah, I'll pick that up. It doesn't have its manual, which is probably why, but for £1 I'll pick it up. I can source a manual or even get one from CX at some point, like if I find the game. It's actually quite hard to find this game. I got the other Incredibles, that comes up all the time, but this is Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. Yeah. Obviously the new Incredibles films come out, so whether or not these will shoot up or go up in price, probably not. But, you know, for £1, yeah, pick that up. It's in the collection. Just get that, find that manual for that one. But yeah, I've not come across that before, so I had to have it in the collection just as a placeholder for now till I get that manual. I think that's one of the only games I don't have a manual for. And like I said, I normally only get them with the manuals, but made an exception on that one for £1. They were at the end. They were near the end. What else did we get? So, okay. These two. This first game, I found on pretty much one of the first stalls. And I wasn't sure if I had it or not, but checking I'd not got it. It looked interesting. I was like, oh yeah, I'd definitely get that. So I picked it up and looked, and it was £30. I was like, I didn't realise this game was that much. I thought, I'll have a look around first and, you know, have a think about it and come back. Literally, the next store I went to had it. So I was like, oh, I'll pick it up, see how much they've got it for. £20. So a tenner knocked straight off. So, okay, cool. We'll continue to have a look around, though. And as I was looking, I thought, oh, I'll have a quick look on CX. I managed to get some credit just to see what, because there's a big difference in price, just to see what they got it up at. I think they got it up for like £12-ish around that area. So, okay, I'll have another. Oh, there's goes my light, because focus, sorry, because the shit light. I'll have another, obviously, continue to look around. This is right near the beginning, so there's loads of stores still to look at. But then, literally, the next store I went to, they had it as well. I said, oh, I'll have a look how much they've got it for. And they'd got it up for a tenner. So, £10 difference between the three stores. Absolutely mental. From 30 to 20 to 10. So I was like, oh, I'm going to pick this up regardless. And it's cheaper than CX anyway. So I picked this up. And after all that, it is Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. Obviously on the OG Xbox. And this looks pretty cool, to be fair. 3 Noble Adventures, 3 Astonishing Worlds, 3 Destinies. I don't know if it's kind of like a point and click, maybe style game. Modern adventure, thrilling story worthy of Hollywood blockbusters, apparently. Yeah, everything has consequences, your actions and chats and conversations. But yeah, that's in pretty good condition as well. So happy to get that up. And at the same time I picked that up, I finally got my last Star Wars, the Obi-Wan game. This was £4. A few stalls had this, it was around the same price. But I picked these two up and the guy did me a deal, I can't remember what it was. I think it was probably like £12 or something, not £1 off each. So I got them even cheaper. So yeah, happy to have that in. That was a good kind of bargain. It weren't long after that I bumped into Tootie actually looking at I think it was like a Digimon game, but it didn't have its manual. Stu opened up and I looked, didn't have its manual, so I left that. That was like £25 as well. So not paying that without its manual. Even though I think it is quite an expensive game. Prefer to just get it in one set, it's just easier. Then yeah, after looking at them, got to like the back bottom corner, which was Console Passion, which I'd actually bought off them from Doncaster. Having a good look around, and I'm probably going to get a little bit of stick for this one. I think Lewis was the first person to see it, and I told him what I got, and he was like, God damn it, how did I not find that? And, you know, we were in there a bit late, so it's not like I was first in. It was pushing, yeah, almost nearly 11 o'clock. So, you know, the hall had been open for an hour. People were looking around, but because this is more modern, everyone was looking at more retro stuff and overlooking the modern stuff. But because this is an Xbox 360 game, I was looking at, obviously, the OG games, and the 360 was near the OG, and I just managed to see this out of the corner of my eye. I thought, oh, I'll have a look, see how much they've got it up for. And it was actually quite cheap. Obviously, CX, the price has come down a bit on this now, but, you know, you can still get a fair amount of credit on this. Modern Warfare 2. And it was only up for a few quid. So it's like, I'm just going to pick that up. I don't care. Because if I don't, some fucker else is going to. I know you don't say you won't, because you'd have picked it up as well. Like I say, Lewis was gutted he missed it. But yeah, we got that up. and obviously that's going in, that's getting traded in. Yeah, but there was another one that I'd seen, and in fact, when I was buying these, I forgot to ask for a deal. And I'm not too bothered because great prices on these anyway. Because this was the point that Ben Shemusu was standing by me talking to the other guy about a game as well, and Adam was behind me as well. So I had a bit of a chat with them while doing them. I just kind of paid him whatever. But this one I've actually been after for a little while. I keep coming across it, but it is absolutely battered because it comes in a kind of cardboard case. They just get trashed, and this is the best one that I've come across so far. And it's not perfect by any means. It's still got a bit of shelf wear around the edges, but all in all, it's pretty good condition. And I think it's even the cheapest I've come across it as well. It was 12 quid. And like I say, one I've been after for a little while. It is Unlimited Saga on the PS2. So I'm going to take this one out because the bottom of that slip is open. And like I say, it has got a few little bits of shelf wear and just rubbing, if you like. But you know what? Other than that, it is absolutely fine. It focuses. There we go. So have a look inside. It has all the discs. Here is our nice artwork inside. Look at that. And obviously our disc with the Final Fantasy X-2 Eternal Calm prologue. Which I suspect maybe back in the day a lot of people bought it for that. You know, people buying games for demos like someone else mentioned the Zoe the Enders that came with Metal Gear. I bought that for Metal Gear, but it was a great game anyway. So yeah, we've got our game disc there, the Eternal Calm, and the manual, which is in good condition. So yeah, really interested to play this. Like I said, I've had my eye on it for quite some time. Square Enix game, so expecting big things. 7 heroes, 7 stories, a unique, real combats innovance, free roaming world, and revolutionary style. But it just looks great. So I can't wait to get into that. That's going on soon as. And that was the first kind of look around. In fact, no, I picked these up. These were only 3 quid, which is absolute steal. Most places do these for 6-7 quid. It's the Gears of War pops. I'm not going to open them. I've already opened them, looked in. There's only 3 I need for the set. And I know they're the heavier ones that I need, so I was looking for the heaviest boxes. These are the heaviest 2. However, I have both of them. I didn't get a new one, so I'm not going to bother showing you. I think I've got like Ram and JD or something. But a kid bought a load just before I got there, so he probably got the ones I needed. And they're, like I say, 3 quid. I nearly picked a load more up, but they were light, so I knew there'd be ones I'd got, so I didn't see the point. Yeah, in and out the hall, like I say, getting on arcades and stuff. Going back in there a few times, looking around. And I've got these from this store. They had loads of PS2 and OG games, 2 massive rows at the back. So I had a good look at them, but there wasn't actually that many that I needed. There was a few more kind of racing games, but the price was like 4 quid and above, and I'm just thinking, for that, I could probably find them a little bit cheaper, so I left them for now. But I did pick these 2 up, and again, I got a bit of a deal on these. The first one, because it's the first TY Tasmanian Tiger needs, that's the first one. I think I have the second one, is it Bush Wet Rescue or something? So I can now get into this series. Like the platformers, it's in great condition. That was up at 6 quid. And like I said, I got a deal on these 2 anyway. And the other one I got was Superman Returns. And I think this is the one that's supposed to be absolute tripe. I'm not sure. But I think it's also the last Superman game I need for the collection. So that's done now as well. That was actually up for a £5. But it is in great condition, the manual and everything. Like I say, he did me a deal. I can't remember what it was now. In fact, I think because it was a 6 and a 5, I think I just offered him a tenner, so like a quid off. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. I wasn't too fussed. So I got there for that. Oh, yeah, still got some more. Then again, just doing the rounds again, going around, looking about. I can't remember which guys these are off. But the first one I seen was this. It was a Dreamcast game. Been hunting for Dreamcast games all the time. Just don't come across them. And if I do, they're absolutely battered or just ones I'm not interested in. So I'm not going for a full set yet. I know Lewis has just finished his full set. Again, congratulations, mate. That's an accomplishment. This actually had 2 prices on it, which is kind of weird. £10.50 and £10. But yeah, I got it for the tenner. In fact, he did me a deal. But this is in great condition, and for a tenner, an absolute bargain. You know, that's the lowest I've ever seen it for. I think again CX and that sell it for, so I want to say £15 around that. But it's one of them titles. Every console has them. They have them staple titles that, if you're a collector, you just have to have, or most people will have, because it's just one of them games. And this is it. This is one of them games on the Dreamcast that is just kind of almost defines the console as one of the greatest games on there, or just one of them staple titles. And I didn't pick this up back in the day, and I've spoke about this before, because of the cel shaded graphics, and you probably know what it is now. I wasn't into that back in the day, but as I've said before, them kind of graphics, the cel shaded graphics, really stand the test of time, and just they still look great now, no matter what console they're on. And this is one of them, and I've recently picked up the sequel on the OG Xbox. So it is, of course, Jet Set Radio on the Dreamcast. And like I said, it is in almost mint condition, which is pretty good, to be fair. The disc is actually in the back, but there's no spindles missing. The case is intact. There's no, I have no cracks or anything, no even marks on the case. Like I say, the disc is in the back there. It's great. The manual is fine. There's no marks. Kind of big, thick manuals we used to get on the Dreamcast. There's not even that much bluing on the back of the inlay. It's just, yeah, it's, I would say, almost near mint. So to get that for a tenner or less, because I got a deal, yeah, well happy with that. Well happy with that. Another Dreamcast game in the collection, and the other one I picked, because I picked up 2 to get a deal. The other one I picked up was this one. It was, in fact, they had 2 copies of this. The first one I picked up didn't have a manual, so I put it back, but then realised he had another one. The one without a manual was a quid or 2 less. But he had another one, so I was like, oh, can I have a look at that one? This one, it got its manual in, so I was like, yeah, I'll have these 2. This is actually up at £8.50. It's Spyro: A Hero's Tale. Then there's 2 Spyro games on the Xbox. I do need the other one, and someone did have it, but I think it was quite expensive. This is great, again, great condition, nice manual in there. So that was up at £8.50. So this was towards the end of the day. So I was like, well, that's £18.50. So I went a bit cheeky. I was like, we take 15. It's like, I kind of meet you halfway, and I think I paid, oh shit, what was it? 16? I think it was 16. Yeah, so you knocked like a quid or so off each. So yeah, I think I paid 16 for them both. Well happy with that. Yeah, that'll do me. Spyro again. Mrs. loves Spyro, so she might even want to play that. I don't know what it is like. I've actually never really played a Spyro game. I know, missed out. I was more of a Croc, even over Crash Bandicoot. I was more of a Croc platform player. I loved my Croc back in the day, and Medieval, that kind of stuff. But they are the pickups. That's all the pickups I got. Like I say, a fair amount for the OG's collection. Hammering in on that now. But it was nice to get some PS2 and some Dreamcast as well, even PSP and that ST game. Again, yeah, that collection video will be coming soon. Don't know how long this video is going to be with all the footage and stuff I've got. I'll show you some more footage, whatever's been going off. But yeah, it was great to meet everyone. If I didn't mention anyone, I apologise. Those of you I did meet, it was really nice to meet you. Got along with everyone. We had some great chats, like I said. And it was just a good couple of days. Gutted I couldn't get there or stay there for the Sunday as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. I'm just knackered. So yeah, looking forward to the next one. I'm hoping to maybe get to Doncaster Market again if I'm not working or whatever's going on. And obviously if the missus ain't working as well, because she takes me down, she'll want to come. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed, guys. It's my kind of brief ramblings on Blackpool. If you missed it, you missed out. Just try and get down to the next one, especially if you've not been before. It was really good. What more can I say? It was just a really good experience. Good kind of it was a great laugh. Nice to meet everyone. Just great to play on some stuff that I'd not played on before, like the Saturn and the Virtual Boy. In fact, I actually, at the end of the day, I knew there was a virtual reality place, but I couldn't find it. It weren't until we were leaving. I seen it was outside the venue. They had a VR room set up for PlayStation VR. And I'd not played on one yet, so I had a quick blast on that as well to give it a test. They actually had their kind of lightsaber music one, but that was really busy. I didn't get to go on that, which was gutted because I wanted to try that. But I got to go on this kind of the tank one, where you're setting like a tank and there's all like polygon tanks and turrets and shooting stuff. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. The headset actually started to hurt above my brows. I don't know if it was fitted right or what have you. It was okay. I think I need to play some proper games on it though to really get the feel for it. But it was alright. Glad I had a go on it. But yeah, that was the end of the day then. We got back here about 9 o'clock after stopping off for food and stuff. I know Gareth had a bit of a nightmare with the trains and that, getting back, so that was unfortunate. I think the trains had some kind of strike or something, which is a bit of a ball ache, but he'll probably tell you about that. Looking down to see if there's anything else. I think I've showed you everything there is. Yeah, anyway, let's wrap it up. It's probably going on too long. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Hit us a like if you have. Any comments, whack them down in the comment box. You want to talk about any of these games, or if you were there, let me know your experiences. Did you enjoy it? All that kind of stuff. Be great to hear from you. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's subscribed recently. Hope you're enjoying. Like I say, I've got some more stuff coming. There's going to be another pickups video. The stuff I got from before Blackpool that I need to sort out. And like I said to Daz, there's a lot of stuff I've got planned, but we're waiting for a new camera because this camera is doing my nutting with the focus and stuff, and I don't want to film them videos on this camera. So when that's sorted, there's going to be some more stuff other than pickups coming. It's not just a pickups channel, although that is, if you like, my bread and butter. But anyway, I'm still rambling on. I can't keep my mouth shut. I'll see you all guys next time, and hope to see some of you guys at the next events. So take care, and we'll see you in the next one.